What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? Project 17 here, back with more Doki Doki Blue Skies, which is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. The last time I saw me play this, MC's mother came home and everything. Gave us some advice on whether or not to go ask Natsuki out on a date, and they had their first date, officially, but Mother Nature had to ruin that. There was also a tense moment between MC and Natsuki, because Natsuki told MC that she stole some chocolate bars from the store. And I was I was shocked. I wanted to tell her not to do it again, but at the same time if I did, I was afraid that Natsuki would get mad at MC. So I was kind of put in a tight spot right there. I'm just wondering what the aftermath of it's going to be like. But it is time to see where this goes, because it's time to dive in, and let's do it to it! It's finally Friday. I swear, the week always feels slower when you're doing something fun on the weekend. Natsuki and I made plans to go on another date a couple of days ago, and it's been the only thing on my mind since. Another date, huh? That's gonna be fun. At last, today's the day. Currently, I'm waiting for Natsuki outside of the school. She said she had to get something from her locker and that I should meet her outside. I've been waiting for about 5 minutes though. Our school isn't that big, so I don't think it should take that long. Uh-oh. I got a bad thing about this, guys. Oh, okay. Okay, when the music stops like that all of a sudden, it just feels like a tense situation. Anyway. Hey! Oh, there you are!
Sorry for taking so long. I ran into a friend.
It's alright. Ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, right behind you. Natsuki starts for her house, and I follow her beside her. Right beside her. So, how was school today?
It was good, actually. We played a bunch of review games in history. I totally destroyed everyone.
Haha, you sound confident. You owe me 1,000 yen if you don't get 100.
What? No way!
Not so confident now, huh?
Oh, shut up.
I'm kidding. You'll do fine.
Yeah, I know. How was your day?
It was alright. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Sakurai wasn't here today, so history was really boring. The time period between the two wars should be a lot more interesting, but without Sakurai.
Haha. We're learning about the Han Dynasty.
I remember that. Vaguely.
It's not that bad, especially compared to when we learned about the Lilia and come to dynasties. That unit was so boring.
I know, right? The only thing I remember from that unit was that I fell asleep in class. Natsuki giggles.
I wish I could fall asleep in class.
Yeah, it was nice. Alright, this is my stop. I'll see you at the restaurant.
See ya.
Natsuki heads off in the other direction while I go inside to change. Looks like it's gonna rain, so I grab my raincoat out of the closet. I place it next to the door and head upstairs. What to wear? I think I'll go for a chill look today. I rummage through my closet till I find a nice pair of jeans and my gray pullover. I put them on my bed while I go take a shower. Back at the restaurant again. Alright, this is the place. I wonder if Natsuki is here already. Oh, there she is. I wave to her as I wait for the hostess. She notices me and waves back. The hostess comes over to tell her, and I tell her I'm with Natsuki. She motions for me to sit down and says a waiter will be with us shortly.
Hi, Sonics.
Hey there, you look nice.
Thanks. You look nice too. Even if you are soaked.
Haha, yeah. It started coming down bad. I'm glad this place isn't that far from my house.
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
So, how have you been?
Alright, you?
Better now that you're here. Natsuki's face turns bright red as she averts her eyes.
Shut up, dummy!
I can't help but smile.
You know I hate it when you say stuff like that in public.
And if it's not in public?
Now I know the answer to that.
Well, I have an idea.
Yeah, wipe that smoke off your face before I smack it off.
Alright. What are you gonna get? Natsuki examines the menu.
I think I'll get... Seven Nigeri with a side of vegetable tempura. You?
Why don't we just fatty tuna Nigeria? Natsuki's eyes nearly pop out of her head.
What? But isn't that expensive?
Well, it's not like we're a super high... Well, it's not like we're at a super high-end restaurant. Plus, I always get this.
You don't like trying new things, do you?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that. But yeah, I'm not being an experimental kind of guy. I like to keep things simple, you know?
Yeah, I understand that. I'm sort of in the middle. I like trying new things, but I also get really comfortable with things I'm used to.
Sorry.
There's a lot of things I want to do when I finally graduate.
Really? Like what?
Well, mostly, I want to start working again. You know, like a waiter or cashier or something that pays. Then, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to university and get an associate's degree so I can get like an official job. Maybe a secretary.
I don't think you need a college degree to be a secretary.
You think so?
Yeah, my mom worked as a secretary while she was getting her business degree. All you need is a high school diploma, I think.
Huh? Cool.
Good for you for having a plan and stuff like that. I'm a year ahead of you and I still have no idea what to do with my life.
Well, you don't really need one till your third year. But you don't have any clue, really.
Well, nothing definitive with that thought out, but I have a couple ideas. Most likely I'll just do what my mom does.
What does she do anyway?
I don't know exactly what, but she's a businesswoman of sorts. She's always on business trips though, being away from home all the time. I'll have to think about it.
Did you talk to her much?
We talk over the phone sometimes. At least I get to talk to her. Haven't heard a word from my dad since the divorce.
Yeah, same thing with my mom.
Speaking of which... How is that whole situation going?
It's getting better.
That's good to hear. You remember what we talked about, right?
Yeah, I remember. And no, I haven't. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry for prying. But this is just because I care about you, okay?
Yeah, I know. Thanks again for being understanding on Tuesday.
Of course. The waiter finally comes up to us and takes our order. After he leaves, Natsuki and I continue to talk. We talk about our life plans, tell stories about our families, discuss manga, of course. Eventually, the waiter returns with the sushi platter. She places it down and walks off.
Oh, that looks really good.
Man, It's been too long since I've had sushi.
Yeah, same here.
I mentally shoved my foot into my mouth as I realized it's probably been way longer since Natsuki's had sushi. Looking at you in Nigeria, maybe I should have branched out this time.
Seriously? Seriously? Actually, you're sticking with the same boring old choices. I can't believe you tried. I can't believe you're tired of freaking Betty too, though.
Hey, it's possible to have too much of a good thing.
Okay, Bruce Wayne.
By the way, Bruce Wayne is known as Batman.
Okay, Bruce Wayne. If you're tired of carrying around such a huge wallet, I can help you with that too.
It's not like I totally splurged on this though.
Yeah, that's cause you just ordered a bunch of the same Nigiri.
Keep talking out, and I'm taking your Nigiri for myself.
You wouldn't dare!
Oh yeah? Using my chopsticks, I quickly snatched a piece of Natsuki's sushi and shoved it in my mouth. About 2 seconds later, I choked as a bit of rice goes down the wrong way. I try to hold back my swelling cars while Natsuki laughs at me.
Haha, that's what you get! As payback, I'll take away your Nigiri.
Fair enough. Pretty good trade either way.
Guess it was worth almost choking to death, huh?
Hey, that's a bit dramatic.
There's the guy with snot and rice coming on his face.
Natsuki laughs as I quickly wipe off my mouth.
That's better.
I roll my eyes and continue eating my sushi. I consider making a joke about Natsuki's bacon. You don't make fun of Natsuki's bacon, even as a joke. True. That is very, very true. In the end, I keep my mouth shut and continue eating. A couple of minutes pass and Natsuki is already finished. I, meanwhile, haven't even touched my Nigiri yet.
Jeez, you're a slow eater.
No, you're just a fast eater.
I was hungry. I still am, kinda.
That?
Yeah?
You know you don't have to ask me. Go right ahead. Natsuki hesitates slightly before she picks her chopsticks back up and takes a piece of the Nigiri. Between the two of us eating it, the sushi is gone before I know it. Natsuki and I talk for a bit after we finish, then we head up to pay.
Here, I can pay.
No, my treat.
No, you always buy dinner. Leave me to it.
How about we split it 50-50?
Yeah, fine. Next time though, I'll pay for it.
Alright. We split the check and head outside together.
Oh, it started snowing.
Guess it dropped down below zero while we were eating.
Yeah.
Hey Natsuki,
Hmm?
mind if I do something stupid?
What?
As soon as Natsuki finishes talking, I grab her by her cheek and pull in for a kiss. A second after our lips touch, I feel sore in my hand. I feel a soft hand on my cheek and another wrapped around my neck. I wrap my hands around her waist and pull her closer to me. Just as I think she's going to pull away, I feel her jamming her tongue into my mouth. Our tender kiss quickly evolves into essentially a makeout session. It seems like an eternity before she pulls away, yet it also felt extremely short. Natsuki and I lock eyes, both of us trying to catch our breaths. Natsuki! That was...
Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya. And X?
Yeah? Whoa.
You should do this more often.
Natsuki smiles and heads in the opposite direction. Wow! Who knew she was such a tease? Well, I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the night. I better get going. That was something. What we got here? Come on, Natsuki, pick up.
Hello?
Hey, are you late or something?
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm only like a block away.
Alright. See you soon.
Bye.
Alright, well, at least she's close. Natsuki wanted to head to the park today. She said she always wanted to go on a hike during the winter. Despite how much I used to go to the park, I've never gone in the winter. Although I've always thought about it. Well, I always enjoyed hiking with Sayuri, so I have no doubts today will be fun.
Hey there.
Oh, hi Natsuki. I leaned in for a quick kiss, but Natsuki pulled her hand up.
Not now, dummy.
Sorry.
Come on, you don't have all day. Let's get going.
Right behind you. Natsuki starts walking, and I can't help but feel a little bit hurt. Last week we literally made out outside of the restaurant, but now she doesn't want a quick peck.
So, did you ever go hiking in the snow?
Nope, can't say I have.
Neither have I.
Why'd you suggest it? Why are you suggesting anyway?
Just felt like it. Anything wrong with that?
Not at all. Gets me out of the house. I have never been to the park in the winter, so it'll be a new experience for the both of us.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Before we go, you mind if I grab something from there? I point to a small convenience store coming up on the path. I won't be long.
Okay, but hurry up.
We step inside, and I immediately hit a wave of warm air. I glance at the store owner as I walk past him towards the aisles. He is old, maybe late 50s, with white hair and a large white beard. You don't think that's... Looking at his black glasses, I notice a slight sense of recognition in his eyes. Even though the last time I came in here was when Natsuki and I got bentos, that was all the way back in the fall, right after the festival. After finding my way to the candy aisle, I grab a chocolate bar, pay, and head outside. This is exactly what I needed. Milk chocolate. Always reliable. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Natsuki take out what looks like a protein bar. Hey, where'd you get that?
I bought it.
But you weren't up by the cashier when I checked out, and you came out 10 seconds after me. You stole that, didn't you? Natsuki, I'm literally right here. If you need something, just ask me.
I can handle myself, okay? I don't need your help!
Listen, I get you're an independent person. And I get you want to deal with your problems on your own. But that doesn't make it okay to steal from an old man.
You said you were alright with that!
No, I said I understood why you did it originally. I also said you should only do it as a last resort. And consider I was right there. I don't think it was a last resort.
Why do you care so much, huh? You say you want to help me, but then you yell at me when I try to eat.
Natsuki, you stole. You committed a crime. I'm just not gonna let that slide if I could have helped you. Come on.
Where are we going?
Back to the store so I can pay for those protein bars.
What? No way!
You really want this eating at you your entire life? Guilt never goes away. If we don't do this now, you'll regret your entire life. You don't even have to say anything. I'll do all the talking.
Fine.
You turn around and head towards the store. Excuse me, mister. Yes? My girlfriend took these without paying for them. I placed the protein bars on the counter and watched his eyes widen. I like to apologize and pay for them. Sorry. He turns to Natsuki. So it was you? You're the one who's been stealing from me?
Oh, I'm sorry, okay?
Sorry doesn't make up for what you stole from me. Hey, please. Let's all remain calm. The old man looks at me with an icy glare. I feel a bead of sweat run down my forehead. I can pay whatever she owes. 50,000 yen. 5,500 yen up front. What? I turn towards Natsuki. You stole 5,500 yen worth of stuff?
Yes, I did. I hate myself for it. So stop yelling at me.
Enough yelling! You have 5,500 yen? No. Then I guess I'll have to call the police. He begins to reach for the phone. Wait! Yes? I can work off what she owes. His hand moves away from the phone slightly as he raises an eyebrow. Oh? You can? Yes. Do you need like a cashier or something? As a matter of fact, he puts both of his hands on the counter. I do. What are your hours? What am I doing? What am I saying? I nervously look around at Natsuki, but she's refusing to make eye contact. Take a deep breath. I can work in the afternoon and evening on weekdays, and whatever on the weekend. Sadly considers my offer. I can feel beads of sweat trickle down the back of my neck. Very well. You start on Monday, 3 p.m. Yes, sir. Thank you. You can go now. I nod my head and motion for Natsuki to follow me. Wait, one more thing. Yes? Give me your phone number and address. That way I have something to give to the police if you don't show up. Yes, sir. He pulls out a sheet of paper and a pen from under the counter. I put down my info and walk out of the store. Well, that was interesting.
I ruined today. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Stealing was a pretty stupid thing to do. Having said that, I'm sorry for getting mad. I just don't do anything that dumb again, okay? Are you mad at me?
No. I don't know. I just want to go home.
I understand. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for putting up with all this.
Huh?
Nothing.
Natsuki quickly darts off in the opposite direction. I can't believe I just signed up to pay off her debts. Just like that. Feels like the last 10 minutes occurred in the space of like 10 seconds. Everything about today has just been weird. I need some time to think. I need some time to myself. To think. Man, that was... I don't know. This is something so far. Well, here we are. Valentine's Day. Not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to this day for a while. There's two main reasons. The first being presents, and the second being spending time with Natsuki. Of course, the more girls who give me presents, the more presents I have to buy for White Day.
What?
White Day? I'll have to look that up. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Anyway, it just so happens that Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday this year, which means Natsuki and I can spend the day together free from the distractions of school. Speaking of which, I'm still shaken up by what happened yesterday at the store. Natsuki and I didn't text at all after it all went down, so either it'll come up in a conversation today, or we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. Either way, I start work tomorrow. Let's just hope my last day of freedom goes well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Well, hopefully that's her. Be right there. I take one last quick look in the mirror, and once I'm satisfied, I head downstairs. Maybe I should go for a kiss or something. Screw it. I opened the door and started leaning out, but I suddenly jump in surprise. Oh, Sayuri? Huh, this is interesting.
Hi, Sonics! It's Valentine's Day!
She steps inside and holds out a box of chocolates, which I quickly recognize as obliteration chocolate. It's a type of chocolate that girls give to male friends or co-workers. Aw, Sayuri, this is great! Thank you so much! I wrap my arms around her.
You're welcome, Siri.
So, do you want to come inside and hang out for a bit?
Really?
Yeah. We haven't had one on one time in a while.
Definitely.
I step to the side as Sayuri walks through the door and goes into the kitchen. I follow close behind her.
Not much has changed in you, is it?
Not really, no. It's still just me here. Mom's out on business trips.
Did she come over there?
Whenever she can, yeah. She was here for Christmas. Most of the time, though, I'm all alone.
Aw, Sonics.
It's not that bad, Sayuri. Don't worry.
You sure? I hate to see you be alone.
It's fine. Trust me. Besides, lately, I've been needing the time to myself to think.
About?
Things. It's nothing bad, honestly. It's just something I gotta sort out on my own.
Yeah, I can relate. There's things I have been thinking about too. They're not boring though.
Everyone's got their own things to worry about, I guess.
Yeah.
But hey, if you need some help, I'll be glad to lend a hand.
Yeah, sure. I'll have you let me help you.
Yeah, sure, it's a deal.
Good.
I can't help but smile at Sayuri. No matter what, she's always there, and she's always smiling. Do you want some food?
Sure, what do you have?
One sec. I walk over to the fridge and pull out a bento box and place it down on the counter. I went and got some earlier because I was secretly hoping you'd drop so we could hang out. That's a lie. I only got 2 bento boxes, one for Natsuki and I. I'm giving her mine because I don't want her to feel bad about taking my food. Which I don't really mind, but regardless.
Aw, Sonics.
She wraps her arms around me tightly. Ooh, speaking of Natsuki, I just hope she doesn't come in and sees what's going on. I can just imagine how that's gonna go down.
You're a good friend.
I return the hug. So are you, Sayuri. We stand like this for a little bit. I'm so distracted by Sayuri I don't hear my door open.
Sayuri? Sonics? What are you doing?
Natsuki is, it's not what it looks like.
Oh yeah? Then what is it then, huh? I'm sorry, Natsuki. I was. It's my fault. I knew you two would did. Yeah, I still overstepped my boundaries. Sayuri, it's...
Natsuki sighs heavily.
I just want to spend time with Sadie X. Alone.
Well... Yeah, Sayuri. I'll see you later.
Oh, alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you two. I'll be going. Sorry, again.
Man. Sayuri walks to the door and goes home. Natsuki looks relieved, but I can't help feel a little bad. She seemed really upset.
What's with that face?
I don't know. I guess I kind of feel bad.
So, it's Valentine's Day. We should be allowed to spend time alone.
But...
What?
Nothing. I guess you have a point.
Exactly. You spent enough time with Sayuri anyway. Now, come on, let's make cookies.
Did you bring baking stuff?
No, but I assume you have enough stuff just lying around to make something. So let's see what you got.
After hanging up my coat, after hanging up her coat, she starts rummaging through my cupboards, pulling out whatever she sees fit, and putting it on the stove.
Flour, sugar, vanilla extract. Do you have eggs?
Of course.
Get those out then. We're making chocolate chip cookies.
How'd you know I have chocolate chips?
Because I brought them over last night. Duh. Why else?
I shrug my shoulders. They should be in the pantry, on the top shelf.
Right.
I open up my refrigerator and pull out a dozen eggs. Pour them next to all the other ingredients. I hear a scraping sound, which prompts me to look over at Natsuki. She's on top of a chair, reaching for the chocolate chips. I silently laugh to myself.
Alright, got it.
She throws the chocolate chip bag onto the stove.
You know the deal. Get trays and bowls. I'll bring you the stove.
You have a specific recipe in mind?
Yep, it's the best chocolate chip recipe. Period. I made it so many times I know it by heart.
Wow! You made it that much, it must be good.
You know it. This smells delicious.
You can say that again. We just took the first tray of cookies out of the oven. They're currently cooling on top of the stove. We really need to do this more often.
You just say that because you want cookies.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. Natsuki elbows my left arm. Ow!
You deserve that.
You didn't let me finish.
I did. What were you going to say?
I was going to say that's part of it. I cup my hand around Natsuki's cheek, causing her to blush. But that's mainly because I want to spend time with you.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I know. I pull Natsuki's face close to mine and our lips touch. We stay like this for only a couple of seconds before we pull away. I lean in for another, but a well-placed hand on my chest stops me.
Hey, enough for now.
Right. Sorry. Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. We stand side by side, waiting in a slightly awkward silence for the cookies to cool. I feel a small hand brush my wrist before gripping my own. I can't help but smile. Natsuki is too adorable. Many reasons. One of the few reasons why she is my favorite.
Hey,
Yeah?
thanks
Or?
for yesterday.
Ah, right.
I'm sorry. I was stupid. I got you into this. You have a right to be mad at me.
Natsuki, I'm not mad. Don't worry.
Let me guess. You're disappointed?
Well, to a degree, yeah. That's besides the point. What matters is that we're not in any big trouble.
I guess you're right. Thank you.
Not a problem. Click.
Looks like the other train is done. Hey, help me pull it out.
Gotcha. Overall, I say today was a good day. Natsuki and I made and ate a whole bunch of cookies. Natsuki packed up what remained of the cookies to take with her. Right now, she's getting ready to head home while I get a head start on cleaning. There's so much flour everywhere.
Alright, I'm headed out.
Here, let me walk you to the door.
Today was fun.
Definitely, I had a blast.
Me too.
Without worrying, Natsuki grabs my face and pulls me in for a kiss. By the time I realize what's happening, she's already pulled away. Natsuki!
There's that kiss you wanted. Dummy.
Happy Valentine's Day, Natsuki!
Happy Valentine's Day, Psychics. I'll see you later.
See ya! With that, Natsuki starts towards her house. I watch from the door as she walks out of sight. Once she's gone, I head back inside and go into the kitchen. I grab the leftover cookies and place them on a paper plate, and then wrap it all in tin foil. Once it's secured, I put on my shoes and head outside. I walk over to Sayuri's house and knock on the door.
Psychics, what are you doing here?
I hold a plate of the cookies out. Here, these are for you.
Are those cookies?
Exactly. I made extra just for you.
Oh, Psychics.
She raises her arms briefly, and she suddenly lowers them. It's okay. I chuckle. You can hug me, silly. Natsuki isn't around.
Are you sure?
In response, I step forward and embrace her. Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, Sayuri. Wait, was that? Nope, that was Sayuri.
Happy Valentine's Day, Psychics.
After a brief moment, she pulls away.
Will Natsuki be upset that you came over, you know?
Upset? Why would she be upset?
Well, she wanted to spend time with you, Adore. That's her job as your girlfriend.
Normally her laugh is at least bit cheerful, but this one is almost in spite of herself. Nah, she's gone home. I thought I'd come spend time with you today, too.
Well, I'm not going to complain.
Look, in all honesty, I really wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier. She looks at me, her eyes filled with concern. Nothing bad, Man, I came all the way out here, but what is it I really want to say? Man, you gotta put me on the spot like this again. I want to defend Natsuki, but I don't want to upset the bun either. I want to apologize, but I don't want to get... I want to defend Natsuki, but I don't want to make Sayuri mad, or upset. And I want to apologize to Sayuri, but... Man... Natsuki is my favorite Doki, and Sayuri is a close second. But, now... I'm sorry, Sayuri. I have to defend Natsuki. I know that you meant well, but I really need to spend that time alone with Natsuki today. It is Valentine's Day, after all. We're supposed to do this stuff together.
I know. I'm just sorry about that. Well, never mind.
Sayuri.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, either way, you got me all to yourself now.
I guess so.
And on the bright side, we have all those awesome cookies to eat.
Here is not the fastest way to my heart, Psychics.
Of course, because it's through your stomach. What do you expect? Sayuri's always hungry. Anyway, We both laughed. It seems like forever that we just hung out like this. I'm saying we should do it more often, but that might give Natsuki the wrong idea. Probably. Especially considering she might already have that thought after this morning. It might be wise just to enjoy this moment while it lasts. Well said. Come again! The customer walks out with their purchase. Honestly, as overwhelming as my first couple hours were, I think I've adapted pretty quickly. He even left me to stock shelves while he checked some stuff in the office. He showed me how to process orders, handle the cash and card payments, and rotate and stock shelves. It's crazy how much we covered in only an hour or so. I'm starting to think this old guy is kind of a genius. Customer walking in draws me from my thoughts. Jeez, he must be a bodybuilder. He's massive. Welcome. How may I serve you today? The large man simply shrugs and grabs some protein bars from the shelf. He says nothing, just places some cash on the counter before walking out. After counting it up, it comes to exact cash. Well, that was rude. I signed, going back to my work. At least I would, but something pink catches my eye outside the store. Natsuki? I know that hairstyle anywhere. I come out from behind the counter and quickly make my way to the door. That's her all right. She must be checking up on me on my first day. Can't see her anymore. Technically, she must have bolted the moment I saw her. She can move pretty quickly when she wants to. I just hope she's not in trouble again. It's sweet that she's worried about me, so that's definitely going to be the highlight of my day. But as much as I want to pursue her, I need to stay in the store. I can't hide the stupid grin in my face, though. It helps that it hasn't been too busy today. Not that I know what busy is. Huh, there's a thought. I wonder what would happen if it got busy. I would come to regret these words. As every retail worker knows, and I would soon find out. You have nothing to fear but a gigantic rush. This is interesting. So, when you will be home?
Sometime in early March. The government said it's before that, but I still have to travel back home. International flights take forever.
At least you get frequent flyer miles, right?
Yeah, one of the few upsides. Oh, before I forget, how did your first day go?
It went pretty well. The boss really seems to like me.
Well, I hope you know I'm very proud of you, even if it's only 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday. It'll give you valuable life experience.
Yeah, it was great. I learned how to sort cash, stock shelves, and rotate stock. He even left me on my own for half an hour. I could practically hear my mom's smile from the other end of the line.
He's got a great deal of faith in you. If you prove yourself, you might even have a decent job after you finish school, if not an excellent reference. I wish you luck. Here's hoping your next shift goes as well as your first.
Ha, thanks, Mom.
Alright, sweetie. My guy was here. I'll talk to you soon. Love you.
Love you too, Mom. See ya. Click. Wow, that took longer than I had expected. When my mom was last home, we both made an agreement. Every Saturday we would call each other and just talk about life for like half an hour. It worked out really good so far. This is the closest I've been to my mother since the divorce. On an emotional level. Physically, She's in Europe. Anyway, we talked for almost 2 hours today. She had to get up early to help set up a meeting with a buyer. They're gonna go to brunch. Speaking of which, I've been craving pancakes for the last 2 hours. A weird craving, especially considering it's almost 9 on a Saturday night. Guess it was all that brunch talk that Mom was doing. Regardless, I'm hungry. After rummaging around in the cabinets, I managed to find some leftover pancake mix. Perfect! While the pan is heating up, I pull out my phone and text Natsuki to pass the time. She hasn't even opened it yet. Weird. Whenever I text her, she almost always answers immediately. I asked her about it once, and she says that she's always has her phone on her. Maybe hers is just dead or something? Best not to overthink it. Huh? What's going on? What the? Is someone at my door? It's a Saturday night. Who could this possibly be? I walk over to the door and open it. Oh my God! What the hell? Not again. This is reminding me of exit music. The hospital scene. I've had enough exit music flashbacks in one lifetime. What the hell? She's bloody too. I didn't even realize that the first time. Natsuki, what happened to you? Before she can even put together a full sentence, she falls to her knees crying. I kneel down to give her a hug. No! She pushes me away, causing me to fall onto my back. Ow! I prop myself up and look back at her, confused to no end. Once again, she starts crying. Do you wanna come inside? Without looking up at me, she nods her head yes. I slowly extend out my hand for her, which she hesitantly takes and stands up. It's here that I got a good look at her, and when I sense waves of anger and fear shooting through me. The bruised eye, the blood leaking from her nose, the scrapes on her face. I walk her into the living room, where she takes a seat on the couch. I'm gonna go get you some water and a clean towel. She nods her head, all the while facing away from me. Biting my lip, I suppress the feeling welling up inside me to pull her close. My body feels like in a state of numbness, in shock as I mender through the kitchen. What? How did this happen? I know I have to be careful around Natsuki, but my God! See her like this? Here. I hand her the towel and glass. She places the water on the table and wipes her face with the towel. Thanks! I sit down next to her. She stopped bowing, but she's still sniffling and her face is a mess of tears. When she's done, she puts the towel on the table and grabs the glass. I hate seeing her like this. I really do. I could just imagine Bijou Mike seeing this right now. I sit next to her awkwardly as she drinks the entire glass in one gulp. What are you supposed to say in a situation like this? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay now. It still hurts though.
Your, eye. She nods. Do you want ice? She nods. Alright, I'll be right back. Here, take this. Natsuki quickly snatches it and holds it up to her eye.
Thanks.
Are you okay to talk? Natsuki clenches her fist in anger, but then she takes a deep breath and relaxes.
I'm sorry
For
for lying to you.
her voice starts to crack as tears well in her eyes. Hey, you don't have to talk if you don't want to.
No, you deserve to know. You know how I said my parents got a divorce?
Yeah?
They did it. Son X, my mom is dead.
Oh. Natsuki, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. She died in a car crash when I was 13. My dad, he couldn't handle it. They ran the shop together. We all did. Money was always a bit tight, but it got so much worse after Mom. Dad was so stressed out that he started drinking again. He's so mean now, always yelling and stuff. He wasn't always like this.
Okay. So you and your dad are in a tough spot. I get that, and I'm sorry. Did he do this to you? Natsuki averts her eyes. It's obvious she doesn't want to answer the question, but she still nods her head. That's why she hasn't been wanting to do anything physical. Jeez, Natsuki. I'm sorry. Maybe we should call the police?
No! Do not call the police!
Whoa, hey, calm down. I was just...
No, I don't care! Never say that again!
But Natsuki, you're in danger.
If you ever think about calling, I will break up with you on the spot!
Oh, man, she's serious.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just don't call the cops. He's a good person, I swear. This is just a one-time thing, I promise. Let's just leave this behind us, okay?
Natsuki,
Sanyax, it's gonna be even harder if we get the police involved. There's enough going on as it is.
if you insist. Natsuki breathes a sigh of relief.
Thank you.
I'm assuming you don't want to go back home.
I really should.
Natsuki!
But I doubt you'll care if I come back tonight. I don't want to go back either.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You can have my bed. I'll take the couch.
No, it's fine. I'll take the couch.
You sure?
Yes, it's your bed anyway.
Alright, it's your decision. There's food in the kitchen if you want. Is there anything else you need?
I'm good.
Alright. I'll see you in the morning.
Night.
Night. I walk back up to my room. Jeez. This day really took a turn out of nowhere. I would have comforted Natsuki more, but I just didn't know what to say. Well, I doubt many people in my situation would know what to say. Besides, it didn't seem like she wanted me around. Can't really blame her for that, though. I never would have thought that it would be this bad. Looking back on it, though, it's so obvious. No duh, she didn't. No duh, she didn't want to get physical. Her dad beats her for God's sake. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around that. I just can't believe it's true. It seems so strange, weird, outlandish even. Even though you hear about this stuff happening in the news, you just never think it would happen to someone you actually know. But it's actually happening. What exactly am I supposed to, what exactly am I supposed to do? I honestly thought that going to the police was the best option. But that only pissed off Natsuki. Why does she not want help? I don't get it. I don't get any of this. I need sleep. I'm in shock. I'll continue on. Excuse me, Sensei? Ah, Sanyex. How you doing? I'm alright. You sure? You don't sound alright. Well, I'm mostly alright. Something wrong? It's just high school stuff. Ah, I see. Here, sit down. I've got the period off. Let's talk about this. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Sakurai sits back down to his seat, and I take a seat adjacent from him. He reaches onto his desk and pulls out a soda can. You keep soda in your desk? Lucky! Indeed. We both laugh as Sakurai quips. So, what's been bothering you? Well, now that I think about it, it might be a bit, you know... Personal? Yeah. Well, only show what you're comfortable showing. Alright. It's just relationship problems. Oh, right. High school relationships. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. It's interesting. That's one word for it. I've been in my fair share of relationships, though, especially in high school. Granted, they all failed miserably, but that's beside the point. If you want my honest advice, it's that communication is key. If you have problems with your relationship, tell her that. Won't she just get pissed at me? Well, no. Not if you say the right thing. Doesn't that apply to, like, everything about relationships? Yeah, that is true. Well, if you really have problems, then say something. I don't really know if I should say something, though. She's a bit of a tough spot right now, and... Oh, okay. I think I get what you're saying. You don't have to keep going if you don't want to. I nod my head. I'm not going to push you any more than I already have. But as a teacher and adult, I'll say this. If push comes to shove, Sanyex, go to an adult. I know how basic and stupid that sounds. Trust me. But you're only a kid. Don't think you can handle everything on your own. I was just like you, though I didn't need any help at all, that I could handle everything on my own. I learned the hard way that wasn't true. Really? Yes, really. High school hasn't changed much. Except now they pay the teachers even less. Well, I mean, look around. This school is kind of cheap. It's a public school. Of course it is. It's nicer than where I went. Really? Where'd you go? I went to a private school, believe it or not. Never liked the teachers, to be honest. That's part of why I became a teacher. I wanted to be the opposite of what my teachers were. Sorry for going off on a tangent like that. Guess it just slipped out. Nah, it's alright. I'm glad you became a teacher, though. You're one of my favorites, to be honest. Thanks, Sanyex. Don't tell anyone this, but you're one of my favorite students. Teachers do have favorites. No, duh. Despite what they all say, we all do have favorites. And least favorites. Like? That's not for you to know, mister. What time is it? 2 minutes. Tail? I got another student coming in for help halfway through this period. You should probably get back to lunch. Yeah, probably. Alright, well, have a good weekend, Sensei. You too, Sanyex. Remember what we talked about. And do your homework. Bye. I love that guy. He's like an actual human being who you can talk to. I have sight in this school. As I turn away and walk towards the doorway, a familiar face comes around the corner. Oh, Cheerio! I think that's how you pronounce that name. This is interesting.
Hey, Sanix.
What's up, Cheerio? Cheerio?
Going to your teacher. And you are?
Going to lunch.
Oh, with that big hair girl, huh?
That's the one.
Is she your girlfriend?
Yep.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It's that surprising?
A little bit, yeah.
Hey!
Just messing with you. Good for you, though. I can't get a guy for the life of me.
If it makes you feel any better, I have no idea how Natsuki felt with me. Maybe it's just luck, you know?
Something like that.
Anyway, I gotta get going. I'll see you around.
Bye.
That was interesting. Let's go. It's Wednesday! Finally! Today's the day when Mom gets back. I don't even know how long it's been since she was last here. Let's see. She came back around Christmas, which is when I started dating Natsuki. She left like mid-January, the day Natsuki started shoplifting. Considering it's the start of March, I'd say it's been about 2 months. That's longer than she's usually gone. Mostly she's out on trips for like a month tops. Excluding the trip she went on before I joined the literature club, of course. A lot has happened since then, hasn't it? The festival, Halloween, Christmas, my first kiss. That's a lot of stuff. The festival feels like ages ago, to be honest. Jeez, what a day that was. And then there was what happened more recently, with Natsuki's revelation. It's been a few days, but it's strange. Although we still have been like talking like normal, I feel like there's been a bit of a wedge since that night. She hasn't said much, and a bit of makeup helped hide her bruises for school, but how do I act around her? Do I pretend nothing happened? Or should I try to fix the problem? She said it was a one-off thing. But is that really the case? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts. I want to trust Natsuki's judgment, but how can I if I know that she's been suffering and hiding it? What can I even do to help? Should I get some advice? Even though I know telling someone would be going behind Natsuki's back? Even if I did, how would that help? Who would I talk to? When my soaring emotions began to spiral, I'm suddenly brought out of my depths of my mind by a familiar voice. Monica! Better not do it. I've seen a lot of things happen so far.
Sanix, are you alright?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You were just all over his face. I just wanted to make sure you're alright.
All's good here. I was just daydreaming. Monica raises an eyebrow. What? Really? You had to do it, didn't you? Finding about Natsuki shoplifting, seeing Natsuki bruised up, and the first kiss was nice, but can I do a recording of DDLC for this mod, or any other type of mod, without you doing that freaking pose of yours? It's 2020. What do you expect? time you got? Manga glances at the clock.
About 10 minutes.
Alright. Wait, why do you want to know anyway?
Well, I'm the president. If too many members are dig when they're having problems, I need to know so it doesn't affect the club. Now tell me, what's wrong?
I don't know. It's pretty complicated.
How so?
I'd rather not go and get into it, to be honest. It's something pretty personal stuff, so like...
No, I understand. A lot of my friends have relationships like that. Where do you guys stand exactly? Are you doing alright? Are you in a fight?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really know where we stand. Everything's kind of muddy right now.
I see. Well, I think you should talk to her about where you two stand exactly. You should be directly with her. Playing coy never helped anyone.
I mean, I tried.
And
Well, nothing really came of it.
does she not want to talk about your relationship? Because if so, then that's bad.
No, it's not that. Something just came up when I tried to talk to her. As I said, personal stuff.
Well, if now's not a good time for you guys to talk about your relationship, you can just wait till it's a good time. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean, it's not like there's a better option, right?
No, I guess you're right.
Just remember the best way to help is to be direct. That applies to more than just the relationship. Just an FYI.
Yep, I hear ya. Thanks for the help, Monica. It's appreciated.
My pleasure, Sanyax.
Once again, Monica glances at the clock.
Looks like it's about time to hang out.
She turns to the rest of the club.
Okay, everyone, it's about that time. I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure to make a move. Especially you, Sanyax.
Yeah, I know. Monica giggles.
I'll see you later, Sanyax. Take care.
Take care, Monica. Just wish she had done that pose, though. With that, I pack up my stuff and head for home. As I'm walking along, I feel a vibration in my pocket.
Hey! We're still on for tonight?
Yep, come over at 5.
Can't wait.
This is interesting. I stand still by the fact that the way Natsuki texts is adorable. There's something about the moment of emojis she uses. Mom? Are you home?
In the kitchen, sweetheart.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetie. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I walk over to her and give her a big hug.
How was school?
It was alright. Nothing to write home about. How was your trip? Everything go alright?
Yeah, almost. One of my clients got cold feet at the very last minute, which was a headache to deal with.
She takes a sip out of the mug. What's that?
Coffee. I'm trying to combat jet lag.
She yawns.
With little success.
Sorry to hear that. Will you be good for tonight?
Of course. I'm excited to finally meet her. When's she coming over?
5.
That means you got half an hour to cook dinner.
Yeah. I'll get right on it.
Alright, I'll be in the living room. Call me if something's falling down.
Totally noted. That must be Natsuki. Ah, crap, she's here already.
Don't worry, Cyrex. I'll set the table. You go let her in.
Alright, if you say so. I walk to the door and open it up.
Hey!
Hey there. I step out of the doorway so Natsuki can come inside.
Is there anything I need to know before I meet your mom?
Nah, she's pretty normal. She'll try her best to embarrass me, though.
Really? Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Hi, hello. You must be Natsuki.
Mom outstretches her hand.
Oh. Okay, nice to meet you.
Natsuki takes her hand and shakes it.
I've heard so much about you from Son X. Really?
Natsuki turns to look at me.
Like what exactly? Well, I've heard great things about your cooking skills. Son X said you what got him into cooking. Haha, yeah, I'm good at kitchen. I loved cooking ever since I was young. Really? That's pretty interesting.
Mom points at me.
I only got into cooking after this one was born. His father couldn't cook for the life of him.
Natsuki giggles.
My dad's the same way. My mom does all the cooking. Here, let's sit down and chat. Sonia, would you be there to finish up dinner? Give me a glass of water?
No problem. Want anything to drink, Natsuki?
Yeah, water's good.
Gotcha. While Mom and Natsuki move to the living room and carry on their conversation, I finish up with dinner and grab Mom's glass of water.
Oh, this looks good. Shrimp tempura with carrots and sweet peas?
Yep. Seasoned with soy sauce and ginger.
Do you ever eat Tetsuya sauce?
Who does it?
Crazy people, that's who.
Here's your sauce!
Thanks.
After a healthy slaying of Tetsuya sauce, we all begin eating. There's a small period of awkward silence before Mom finally strikes up a conversation.
So, how long have you two been together exactly?
I look at Natsuki and she looks back at me with an equally confused look. Around 2.5 months, maybe. That's how long we've been officially dating.
Yeah, we've been hanging out constantly ever since the festival.
I nod my head.
Well, it sounds like a match made in heaven. Especially considering how you both like manga. You tell her that?
That's kind of how we met. So yeah, it came up in conversation. Natsuki jokingly pounced, causing Mom and I to laugh.
You two are so funny. You guys met in the literature club, correct? Yep. So you invited him, I think.
Actually, I think I asked her if I could join. I don't even remember. It was a while ago. Regardless, we just sort of got along with each other.
Yeah. You were the only one with good poetry.
Mom giggles. What?
Sorry. I still just can't imagine Side X as a... Sorry. I just still can't imagine.
Stupid.
Sorry. I just still can't imagine Side X as a poet.
Hey! Natsuki and Mom laugh at me.
You actually be surprised. Side X's poetry isn't half bad. Really? Yeah, compared to everyone else at the club. Speaking of which, how many people are in the club exactly? I know about you, Sayuri, and someone else named Monica? Oh, right, Monica. She's the president of the club. She's alright. We know you sometimes, but when she's not forcing us to do stuff, we get along. And then there's Yuri.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Sounds like there's some drama.
Most definitely. Natsuki and Yuri do not get along.
Well, she's just so pretentious about her poetry.
I put my hands up. Alright. I'm not getting back into this. Mom laughs as she shakes her head.
high schoolers. Just wait till you get into the real world. You would not believe the stuff I have to deal with while I'm on business trips. Really? Like what?
Oh, here we go.
Thanks for having me over. I had fun. Of course, Natsuki. It was nice to meet you. You too. I'll see you later, Zodiacs.
Yeah, catch you later, Nat. Natsuki waves one last goodbye and heads off.
She's a real sweetheart, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Have you said that you love her yet?
What? No, of course not.
Well, do you?
I nod my head. I just don't think now's a good time.
Why not?
Alright, don't tell Natsuki I told you this, but essentially, Natsuki has home problems. Like, sometimes her dad can't afford to feed her kind of problems.
Oh dear. Did she tell you this?
Yeah, a while back. I've been trying my best to help her in any way I can. Buying her dinner and lunch, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, that's sweet, Zodiacs. But this seems pretty serious. Do you think maybe we should call someone?
What? No, it's not that bad. She's just in a tight spot, that's all.
I see.
Mom raises an eyebrow before finally taking a deep breath.
Regardless, I'm glad to see that you're being a good person. Makes me feel like I did an alright job as a parent.
You're a great parent, Mom. Don't worry. Mom chuckles and runs her hand through my hair. She sighs.
Just wish I could be home more. I feel bad that you're going through this through high school alone.
Don't feel bad, though. I can handle myself just fine.
I know. You're almost an adult. I can't help feel like I'm missing out on part of your childhood. Well, adulthood, almost.
This is just the hand we've been dealt, right? Besides, I'm going to college soon. This is a good practice, eh?
You do have a point. Here,
Mom reaches into her pocket and pulls out her wallet.
take this. It's for when I have to leave again.
She hands me a large amount of bills. I quickly count them all. 25,000 yen? Awesome!
Hey, don't get any ideas, mister. That's for groceries. Spend it wisely.
Alright.
Good.
She yawns.
My, I'm tired. Your girlfriend can talk a lot, can't she?
Yeah, but only if she likes you, which I'm pretty sure she does.
That's good to hear. I'm gonna turn in, sweetheart. Have a good night.
Thanks. You too. She starts with the second floor, but stops when she reaches the stair base.
One more thing.
Yeah?
Save a little of that for Natsuki.
She flashes a sly smile before walking upstairs, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Save a little of the money for Natsuki. Hey, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm sure her dad will also appreciate an extra 25,000 yen. Wait a second, what about me? How am I gonna pay for food if I don't have money? Well, I do already have a job. If I start working more hours and start saving, I can live off my salary. But working more hours would mean I have to quit the literature club. I also have to work weekends too, which means I have to say goodbye to my free time, as well as hanging out with Natsuki and Sayuri, or anyone for that matter. Jeez, that's a tough decision. Either I keep spending time with my friends and continue helping Natsuki like I have been, or I basically throw away my entire social life for Natsuki. I mean, I know I love her, but is this worth it? Either way, it's probably not a decision to make lightly. I'll sleep on it, I suppose. Yeah, this was never going to work. Sitting up, I glance around the dark room. It's no mystery to me as to why I can't sleep. I can't get the image of Natsuki out of my head. She asked me to ignore it. But can I really do that? Even if that was a one-time thing, can I honestly stand by when she's in pain? I sit and think to myself for a while, pondering the options that lie before me. I don't want to hurt Natsuki, but can I really allow her to get hurt? What third option is there? How can everyone walk away from this? I instinctively reach my hand into my throat before realizing how dehydrated I am. Shaking my head, I slowly stand up. Reaching for my phone on my nightstand, I turn it on. The time reads 1:17. It's not like I could get any help with this either. She'd kill me if I told anyone. Or would she? If I am discreet about it, asking for advice without letting on what's actually going on. I could ask Sakurai for help again, but I don't really think it could wait until morning anyway. Sitting back down, I open my contacts and send a simple message. Are you free before school tomorrow? Not expecting a response, I put my phone back and grab a glass of water from the kitchen. Trudging back up the stairs feels like a nightmare. With each step I take feeling heavier than the last, my eyes are struggling to stay open. Maybe I'll get some sleep this time, huh? As I crawl back to bed, I notice the blinking on my phone and reach over to it. A reply already? Monica?
Sure. Who would you like to be?
Ooh, this is interesting. Wow. This is very interesting. I think I'm gonna stop here, Hedgehog Maniacs. That was something. I can't even comprehend what just transpired. From the fact that I got exit music vibes and everything, as well as MC's mom and Natsuki talking, and MC willing to pay off how much Natsuki stole from the store. Listen, I can't really even comprehend all that stuff right now. This is still too shocking. Sajak17 signing out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Say hello, everybody! Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know down below what you think. Also, if you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button, and check out what you see here on the screen. Can you stop doing that pose, Monica?